thank you so much for answering so many tough questions and taking us through some of the journey of Pacific Aire's 34 years. And I want to have some fun. So looking at the team we have today, is there a certain employee or story that stands out to you as a perfect example of what makes Pacific Aire special?
Goodness. Well, I mean, the Mike philosophy. We had a gentleman who started with our company. He interviewed for the call center, and he showed up to the interview in a suit and tie for the call center, which is an entry-level position, or it was at the time. And it just wowed us. He just thought so much of himself and the position he was applying for to show up in such a fashion. So we hired him. Every single day he came to work in a suit and tie, and he just demanded excellence. And he was such an amazing person, was always smiling, always making people smile. If he got a customer that was having an off day, he took it as a personal challenge to try to lighten their day. And I think we started Purple Thursday because of him. Every Thursday he wore a purple tie, and it just became a company staple that Thursday were purple days because of it.
He's a great dancer.
And he's a great dancer. He, a couple years into employment, he came to me wanting more. He needed to fill his pot more and asked what things in his career could advance him to the next level. And we talked about different positions in the company, and he chose to be a technician. Put him out in the field, and I would say within the first year of him being out in the field, he rose to one of our top technicians. He always took his job seriously, and every customer was a personal relationship to him, and just how he developed relationships so quickly with customers out in the field and animals, not just customers. I think he's probably the most popular techs with animals. So if you've got animals and you're a customer, he's your tech for you.
I'd say more pictures with dogs, but also llamas and anything else you can find.
And Mike's story is not a unique story in our company. I feel like Mark and Nico had expressed earlier, is I believe every single manager that has worked or is working for our company has started from an entry-level position and has worked their way up and grown personally and professionally through our company.
Maybe a little more of a funny one, I think, of Ruben, because we have a gentleman that went to work for us, and it was at a time, he was actually, I think, hired as an install helper. And it was at a time we didn't have a lot of work, and I'm very committed that my people work, and if I don't have work, that's on me, and I will find work. Well, at the time, I was redoing my landscape of my house, and I figured, well, I might as well hire my employees to do the work than to keep them busy. So Ruben was a young man out there working in my front yard and digging stuff up.
What a
he
hard
ended up
worker.
being, oh my goodness, that guy is...
He never said no. He always
whatever I
wanted
asked him to do.
Yep.
It was like, that wasn't the job he was hired for, but he appreciated that I was keeping him busy. And now he's a hugely successful technician. There's so many happy customers, so many people that want him to do the work for him.
And he's willing to share. As one of our top technicians, most top performers are closed books. They don't want to share their success stories and how they became successful. I don't think there was ever a time when I asked Ruben to have maybe an up-and-coming technician go ride with him where he didn't welcome it with a smile, and he did an amazing job. I mean, he shared his stories. He took it as a personal responsibility to help set that technician up for success.
That's a great point too, and you know this even more than I, but our technicians are so willing to help each other. It's like they call each other on job site. If we ask someone struggling on something, can you work with them? They have them ride with them. Even the industry that is not typically that way, our comfort advisors, our sales team, they will work with each other to get the other one more successful. It's not a competition individually, it's about the company becoming bigger and better. It's a great culture.
And it's amazing how many employees we have here that have been here a long time. It makes me proud.